just arrived in Buenos Aires. Don't know where I am, as usual. Big city. Looks, I can see why they call it the Paris of Latin America, because you have that kind of almost a little bit of that Parisian architecture, I guess, on the buildings. It's cool. I like it so far. First impression. I don't know what that lady is doing. Yeah, they have this guy running for president, Massa, who literally was the head of the economy under the previous government here in Argentina, and he is somehow perhaps going to win the presidency when literally the worst part about all of Argentina the past couple of years has literally been the economy. They've had like 1,000% inflation, and he's gonna become president maybe. So people are retarded or corruption, you know, kind of like what we got in the United States. But there's another guy, Milei, who's actually pretty cool. He's like the Argentinian Donald Trump or something. Don't know too much about it, but so far feels good to be here. Yeah, the girls are definitely very beautiful, so I want to go to a coffee shop and just kind of chill out for a little bit. ¿Hay espacio arriba? Sí. Pero it's a pretty cool statue. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the next couple of videos. I have some videos that I haven't posted, so the next couple of videos might be a little bit out of order in the way that I post them. So it might look like I'm in different places than I really am, but right now Argentina. So anyways, I'm just getting here first off the bat. I'm gonna have a bunch of videos where I'm making like kind of comparison videos, but I don't know, I'm just excited. That's a cool statue. And no, before you guys ask, I did not come to Argentina to look for a specific guy that may or may not have came here after World War II. That is totally not why I'm here, and I would not be looking for...
A few moments later.
So by some strange twist of fate by the universe, I end up in a neighborhood filled with Hasidic Jews. Like the entire neighborhood is literally all Jewish. I would not expect to find this in Argentina. And what's crazy is like, I first was filming this and I was talking about this. As I was filming it, these guys came up and they stopped me, these Jewish guys. And they're like, hey, stop. And literally stopped me and said, you can't film here. And I was like, well, what are you talking about? They're just like, you can't film us. I was like, what do you mean? Like, and they were saying like there were terrorist attacks on Jews before in Argentina too. And he said that basically like you can't film us for that reason. And they started asking me all these questions. They wanted to see my camera, they wanted my like date of birth, they wanted my social security number, like, so I'm probably, needless to say, I'm probably about to get debanked. Just like this attitude that they had, like, it's like, oh, you can't film us. Like, it's like, what the fuck is so special about you people? Like, oh, we could film everyone else, but not you guys? Like, oh, because, you know, we're special. I don't know. It's like, just gave off such an arrogant vibe. Handling that for like a half hour, calling the cops. Like, the cops were just like, yeah, well, he doesn't have his passport on him. There's really nothing we can do. Meanwhile, these guys are trying to figure out my fucking, the address I was born at and all this other shit. And I don't know. Very interesting experience. First hours in Buenos Aires. So yeah, one of the more obvious things to note about Argentina is the exchange rate. Basically, they have two different exchange rates. They have the official government rate, and then the actual black market rate, which is around like 830 to $1, whereas the official rate is like 330 or something like that. So more than double is what you get from the black market rate. Whereas you can see we're in a mall right now, so they're not quite giving you the black market rate, or the blue dollar rate is what it's called, but they're still giving you a pretty good rate, like in a very official setting like a mall. So it's like a very semi-legal thing. It's like kind of a big gray area here. But so in order for you to get money, typically one of the best ways to do it here is Western Union, because Western Union will actually give you the good rate. It's just kind of annoying because then you have to go to Western Union, and going to Western Union in a country where people depend on it as much as they do here, it's kind of like having to go to the post office every time you need money, or the DMV every time you need money. So you have to wait in line, and if you go at the wrong time, it could be a long line. So that's the only thing that's a little bit annoying about that. But maybe it's a small price to pay for just how damn cheap everything is.